and in this series, I am showing you how to build Ciaran's crazy world. This is a world my friend Ciaran is building for his Minecraft Roleplaying Series, which I will leave a link to in the description. In the last video, I showed you how to build the invisible mini game, which is all the way out there. It's that rectangular black and white game in the distance. And today we're going to be building the fresh fruity fruit shop, which is going to go right down here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to mark out where this building goes. So we're going to be behind the florist and we're going to be behind the greenhouse. And if we start from the side closest to the aquarium, we are going to be on the 14th, 15th, and 16th blocks in. So we should have 13 blocks of grass to the left of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 14, 15, and 16th marks the path. It's a 2x3 path with one block in the very middle. You could make it a 3x3 but you're not going to see it. Could be a 3x3 if you want it, but you're not going to see these two blocks at the end of the day. So we're going to leave it how it is. Sign is going to go to the left of the path. It's a cherry sign. It's going to say fresh fruity fruit shop, like so. And now we can get started with the building itself. So what we're going to do, we're going to place a block on top of this middle, what's this block called again? Andesite? This middle andesite block. And we're just going to place a green concrete. We're going to put one to the left, one to the right, I'm sorry. And then we're going to put, I think 4 to the left, because it should be a total of 6. We've got 2, so yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So it should be a total of 6 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. On the left-hand side here, we're going to go up 1, to the left 1, up 1, to the left 1. So we should have 2 diagonals here on the... if we just get rid of these, we should have 2 diagonals here. Sorry if I confused anyone just then, but this is what this wants to look like. On the right-hand side over here, we're going to go up 1. Then we're going to go to the right. Let me just count this quickly. We're going to go to the right by 2, so it's a total of 3. Then we're going to go up 1, to the right 1, up 1, to the right 1, up 1. So we should have 3 diagonals here, like so. We then want to do this again. However, we want to cut off this bottom block here. So this should be exactly diagonal to this block down here. And then we need to build this up a total of 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to go 2 diagonals just like this, cutting off the bottom 2 blocks like so. So if I just step back a bit, this is the shape we have currently. Okay, moving on, we're going to grab some lime concrete. Basically, mostly what we're going to do is we're just going to go around the green concrete. But what we want to do, we grab lime, because there are a couple places where this changes a little bit, and I will do my best to explain that. So we're going to put 2 lime here and here. Then we're going to put a total of 4 down here. The reason for that is because this is going to be a doorway. Then up here, you'd think we'd put 2, but we don't want to do that. We just want to put the 1 in the corner. Then we're going to step up with 2 diagonals. And then this one here is going to go up a total of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 diagonals like so. Okay. Next, we're going to grab some white terracotta. We're going to put 1. Then we're going to go diagonal. We're going to do a whole line across the bottom here. Then we're going to go up 1, to the right 1. And then we're going to go diagonal 1. We're going to come up 1, to the right 1. We're going to bring this up to the just underneath this diagonal lime concrete here. And then we're going to go diagonal 1. Okay, so this is what this looks like. Next, we're going to grab some red concrete. I've got red concrete powder. I'm sorry. Red concrete. Here we go. And we're going to put... Basically, what we're going to do, we're going to start on top of this white terracotta here. And we're just going to step it up until we reach the very top. So just like I'm doing here, just go all the way up until you reach the top of the building, so that we should be directly to the left of this final white terracotta here. Once you have that, you can go ahead and just fill the rest of it in with red concrete. Just going to quickly do this here on camera. There we go. And then once we have that, we just need to break out a couple of holes to put black concrete. So the black concrete, if we start from the top of this, we're going to go down to the third block in the very middle here. So that's 2 blocks down, or 2 blocks of red and then a black. We're then going to go down 2 and to the left 1. Down 2 and to the left 2. And then down 1 and to the left 2 again. Okay, so if I just stand back a little bit, you guys can pause and copy that as needed. And now, okay, so you would think now we'd start building the building, but we don't actually want to do that just yet. Instead, what we want to do is we want to bring this melon back a block. So we're just going to double it up essentially on the inside of the building. Just copying exactly how it is on the outside. Just going all the way around, like so. And I will leave you guys to quickly do that while I just fill it in myself. Okay, so I have finished filling in the rest of the melon here on the inside of the building. And again, you just have to do it. This is how the walls work. You would think it would just be cherry planks, but it really isn't. It is all doubled up. So, again, hope I'm not making this too confusing for you guys. I haven't recorded for a little while, and I'm also on holiday currently, so it's kind of unplanned to do tutorials, but here I am. So once we have this, what we're going to do, we need to start with the cherry planks now. And essentially, let's start on the left-hand side of this melon here. So going towards the aquarium. We want to, if I turn around, come from the inside, we want to start right next to the inside of the melon here. And on this right-hand side, so again, closest to the aquarium, we're going to put 3 cherry planks. And then we're just going to build this up and essentially just go around the top of the melon, just like this. So just kind of copy what I'm doing here. And I've actually already recorded this tutorial once, and yeah, I built it wrong. I did the entire video and then realized I built the building 1 block back from where it needed to be. And that really annoyed me. But anyways, once we have this, we actually want to kind of change it a little bit. So on this left-hand side over here, we don't want 3. We want, I think it's a total of 6. So we should bring it to this very corner here. And then at the, yeah, so it should be 6 on the left-hand side and 3 on the right-hand side. Don't ask me why that is. It just is how the building works. So once we have that, I think it's because, yeah, okay, no, it's because eventually this building will end up being 2 blocks away from each path, and it's just it's just how the dimensions work. Anyways, moving around to the side of the building, what we want to do is we want to place an additional 3 cherry planks going to the left. So it's a total of 4 blocks long. We're then going to have, I need some new materials here quickly, so just give me a minute. Okay, I've just grabbed some new materials for this build. So as I was saying, we've got 4 cherry planks here. Then we're going to have 5 black terracotta. Didn't count that, but it is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to have another 4 cherry planks, which I forgot to grab in my hotbar, like so. Okay, moving up, let's see. Let's continue with the black terracotta for now, because this will be easier to do the rest of the building then. We're going to go to the left. We're going to put 1 diagonal. Then we're going to come up with another diagonal, breaking out that bottom block that I just placed. We're going to make this 2. Diagonal again, and this is going to be a total of 5 going up. 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right 1, up 1, to the right 1. Then up 1 and diagonal 1. And this is again going to be a total of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We then want 1 block down here like so. We also want 3 grey terracotta just up here like this. So just making this a little L shape on top. Then we come down 1 and to the right 1 diagonally, like so. We put 2 black terracotta. down and to the right one diagonal and go down a total of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then down one to the left one diagonal, make that a total of 2. And then just one diagonal to this 5 that we did before. Okay, and essentially what we're going to do here again is just go on top of this entire fruit here. This is an apple, so we're just going to go around all of this with cherry planks, like so. Down here, connecting it to the ground, filling this in. However, on this left-hand side over here, we want to extend this up by an additional 2 blocks, so that it leaves this little 2-block gap in between these 2 blocks. We don't do the same over here. Just leave this down here where this ends. So yeah, what we can do next is we can fill this entire apple in with red concrete. Okay, and once the apple has been filled in with red concrete, what we're going to do is we're going to come down to the bottom of it. We're going to break out the 2 middle blocks, grab some green wool, break out the grass in the floor, replace it with green. And then we need to place a cherry door on. However, we don't just place it on and open it like this. What we want to do, break the block to the left and then put the door down, and it will open up to the right like this. You can then put that block back and close the door up. On top of the door, we're going to then break out 2 blocks like so, up one, to the right one, and up one. And then we're just going to replace these blocks with red concrete powder. So this is what the apple ends up looking like. Moving on to the back of the building, we're going to do another melon exactly identical to how it is on the front. However, we are not going to have a doorway. So where the door would be on that wall over there, just simply put a green at the bottom and a lime concrete on the top. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to do that while I quickly do it myself. Okay, so I have built the melon, and just like the other side, it wants to extend into the building by a block. So the outside here should be 2 blocks away from the florist when you're finished. And then obviously the inside is flush with the wall, like so. And then this side, again, we're just going to do the exact same thing with the apple. We're just going to rebuild the apple exactly the same as we did on that side. So I'm going to leave you guys to do that while I quickly do it myself. Okay, so I have built the second apple, and a couple of things you can probably notice from this little clip here is, first of all, this door opens to the left on this side and not to the right like it does on the other side. And second of all, unlike the other side, we should have 2 of these little points that extend up one past the 2 blocks down here. On this side, we only did 1. We didn't bring it up like this. We just left this as it was down here. But on this side, we do want both them little pillars up like that. How they are here. Okay. So with that being done, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to quickly grab some spruce planks. And essentially, what we're going to do is we're just going to go over top of all the cherry planks with spruce. So I'm going to leave you guys to do that while I quickly do it myself. Okay, so once you've added all the spruce planks on, the next thing we want to do is that we've got these little gardens on the side of the building. And we're going to start with this side closest to the aquarium first. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to need some cherry planks. We're also going to need some spruce fences. And we're going to need some sweet berries. And what we're going to do is we're just going to carve out a little, I don't know, walkway or whatever you want to call it, just a support system in the down at the floor level here. So we're going to break out, let me count this quickly. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to connect it up to the other side of the building. Just down here, I can replace that grass I broke by accident. This is going to get filled in with cherry planks. And then it's going to have spruce fences going across the top, like so. And then just in here, let's see, 1 block away from the building and 1 block away from the fences, we're going to place a sweet berry. And we're just going to build this across till it meets up in the same place on the other side. So 1 block away from the building, 1 block away from the fences. And there's going to be 2 rows of these. You can grab some bone meal and bone meal those all the way. Up to you. I'm just going to leave them growing for now. On the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing, but we are not going to use sweet berries. So I'm going to quickly build the garden, and then I'll show you what we're going to put in there instead. Okay, so once you have the garden on the other side, what we're going to do, we're going to break out the first row of grass along here. And we're going to need some dirt underneath all of this. I've got some sand down there, apparently. But we just want some dirt. And then we're going to put a row of water on top of it here, like so. And then the next row is going to be farmland, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Okay. And we're also going to need some melon seeds, because on this side, we're going to be growing melons. Let's just go ahead, fill that in with farmland here, plant the melon seeds on top, and they will grow over time as well. Okay. So that is almost the exterior of the building done. We need some torches on here, and we'll also need a roof on here. The roof is going to be made of glass, but I'm going to do it a bit later on, just because there's going to be another garden we're going to have to build, but it's going to be underneath the roof, and the roof's going to get in the way if I try having that on there now. So as for the torches, on the front of the building, let's just get my picture up quickly. They're going to go right down here at this block, and another one here at this block, like so. Then at the top of the building, we're going to have one here, as well as one here. And then on these little slopes going down, we're going to have one on the third one from the bottom. Then we're going to skip one and have another one. Okay. Moving around to the side of the building, we're going to have a torch that goes here and here. We're also going to have torches on the end of these fences. And then we're going to have torches that go right at the very top in the middle here. And then 2 torches in the middle of these columns of 5 on the sides, like so. Okay, torches on the back. They're going to go in exactly the same place as on the front. So there and there, as well as here and here. And then skip 2, and then there and there. Okay, and then on this side over here, again, they're going to go in exactly the same places on the other side. So just put 2 torches here, in the middle of these 5s, down here at the middle, and then at the very top at the middle, like so. Okay, so the exterior is now done. We just need to add the roof on a little bit later. But for now, let's go inside. And the first thing I'm going to have you do is change out the entire floor to green wool. Okay, so my entire floor has been filled in with green wool. And the next thing we're going to do is the interior. So let's see. Oh, also, this wants to be green wool, and under them 2 doors is already green wool. That's fine. Okay. So the interior. In all 4 corners, we're going to build these cherry trees. We're going to put 3 logs, and then we're going to put leaves on the sides of that, and then on top. And it's going to be the same in all 4 corners. So I'm going to do a top-down view, I think, for this. Go ahead and fill that in. And I said to fill that in, I meant go ahead and build those trees. So once we have those, let's see, there's some seating that we need to do. So if we face the side with the front door on it, we go to the left of the door. We're going to put a sideways cherry stair here like this, one in the middle, and then another sideways one. We're going to skip 2 rows on the floor and do the exact same thing. We're going to do the same thing down here, like so. So that's the seating there on that wall. Turning around to this back wall over here, we're going to, let's see, we're going to take some spruce half slabs, and we're going to come to the second block of lime concrete here. We're going to put 4 slabs going across this way, and then we're going to connect this across to the wall here, except I need a trap door. I don't need the green wall anymore, so let's get rid of that. A spruce trap door going right here. So there should be 6 slabs, I think, or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 slabs, and then a trap door. We're going to put a cherry plank, or a cherry stair, I apologize, on the third block in here. We're going to put a crafting table right here and a chest right here. And then another little seating area is going to go, let's see, 1 block away from this till. It's going to go here like so. Okay. Is it 1 block away or is it 2? Hold on a minute. It's 2 blocks away, not 1 block away. I apologize. Let's just get rid of that. So it should be 2 blocks away from the till and 2 blocks away from the wall. Okay, there we go. Okay, so next up we're going to do the torches. So torches are going to go on this back wall. There's going to be 1 in the corner. Then we're going to skip 3 and place a torch. Skip 3, place a torch. Skip 3 and place a torch. It's going to be the same on this back wall over here. We're going to skip 3, place a torch. Skip 3, place a torch, and then skip 3, like so. On the walls with the apples, there's going to be 1 directly above the red concrete powder, and then skip 3 in between that and place another torch. That's going to be the same on both sides, so just do the same over here. And those are all the torches in here. So, with that being done, I can clean out my inventory now. We're going to need some cherry slabs for the ceiling. We'll also need some glass quickly because I'm going to have to put a little bit of this the roof in. So, where we've got these 2 spruce planks going across here, we want to connect them up with glass, like so. And then at the top half of this glass, we're going to do a ceiling of cherry slabs. So just bring this all the way across. And while I'm doing this, I just want to quickly mention, I am working on an update video because it's been a while since we did any kind of updates and corrections in this world. There is one in the works. It's not ready just yet, but I am busy updating everything in this world to get ready for the video and share with you. And also, I want to say a big shout out to UFO. A lot of you may know him. He does a lot of progress videos on his Ciaran's Crazy World. He also gives me a lot of updates and corrections to go through. So a big shout out to UFO for being so dedicated and always trying to help out as much as he can. Do appreciate you. Anyways, with that ceiling being done, we need a ladder quickly. I got rid of my ladder. I had one out. And it's going to go right behind the till. It's going to go right in this middle block here, all the way up. Break out that half slab, and then just bring this up here. And now up here, this is where the garden's going to be. So, on top of the cherry slabs, we just want to fill everything in with grass. However, don't fill in this row here. Instead, this is going to be glass going across here. And then also glass going across here, but you can put grass underneath of that row, like so. So just go ahead and quickly fill all that in. Okay, so once you've filled all the grass in, what we can do is, first of all, we can put a cherry trapdoor right on top of this ladder here. But now we can add the torches in. So torches in here. If we're facing the side with the ladder on it, there's going to be a torch right here. And then there's going to be a torch on the lime concrete. That's going to go in the same places down here and here. On the back wall, there's going to be a torch that goes here and one on the right-hand side there. And then weirdly enough, on this wall over here, you'd think they would be in the same place as the other side. But last time I was in his world, he had them up a block. I don't know why that is, but that's how he had them. So that they were on the cherry planks instead. So, yeah. I don't know why that is. That's just how they were the last time that I was in his world. He may have fixed it by now. I don't know. But once we have that, we can now begin work on the trees that sit up in here. And this is why I said to leave the roof off for now, because it's going to get right in the way of building these trees. So, let's see. Let me just get my picture of the tree up quickly. Right where we have this trapdoor, we're going to skip 2 blocks of grass to the right. And on the 3rd block in, we're going to place a oak log. Then we're going to skip a total of 3 and place another oak log. We're going to build these up a total of 4. Like so. And then we're just going to cover these across with that right? Yeah, we're just going to cover these across with oak leaves, like so. And weirdly enough, my oak leaves look greener in my hand than what they do in the when actually placed. Never noticed that before. And then we want to go out in the yeah, okay, no. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Once we've conjoined those all with leaves, just all the way around like so, we're going to bring it out on the front here and out on the back as well. Then on the sides, we're just going to put 3 like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to double this all up, but we're going to have to make some changes to it. And you can bring these logs up another couple of blocks as well as we go. So just double this all up like so. And then, let's see. So like I said, we need to make some changes. On the front of the tree here, we're going to put 1 to the left, and this is at the top layer. So leave this first row alone. This is fine. On this top row, put 1 to the left, and also 1 to the right on this side. And then on the back of the tree, we're going to do the exact same thing, except we are going to... Are we? No, we're not. In one world, I had it like this. I don't know why. In my world, I have it like this. But in Ciaran's world, I don't think I don't know. I know in one of my worlds, I have it like this. And in my picture, it's like this. So I'm not too sure. Oh no, because I'm looking at the wrong picture. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, and on the back, it's going to be the exact same thing. We're just going to go 1 to the right and 1 to the left. But on this back side over here, we're going to break out the 2 middle blocks. Don't know why, but we do. So just break them away like so. Okay, and then on top of these trees, let's see. On this left-hand side, we're going to do a 2 by 2 square here, and then we're going to go out 1 to the right. And on this left-hand side, on this right-hand side, I'm sorry, we're going to do, is it exactly the same? Hold on, let me just check another picture. Is it the same? Where's the picture that I need for this one? No. On this side over here, we actually want another 2 blocks here and here. My bad. On this side, so we're now facing towards the crazy land. We're going to put 1 leaf here, go diagonal to it 1, put 2 to the right of that, and then put 2 to the back of this. So it should look like this. I'm going to quickly do a pan over this tree, just in case anyone got confused. Just trying to pan over it as best as I can. Like so. Okay. There we go. That's what the tree wants to look like. Or trees, because there's 2 of them. And these logs should be 3 blocks high. They should not be 4. You should not have 4 visible. We built them up 4, but they get covered up by the leaves. So just make sure these are 3 blocks visible down here. Once we have that, we can add the roof on, and pretty much all we're doing is just connecting across the spruce planks with glass all the way across, just back and forth. And you're going to see in a second how this can make it challenging to build the inside if you do the roof first, because the glass sits on top of the trees and it just gets in the way. It really does. I know firsthand because when I built it in my world, I did the roof first and then tried to do the trees, and it was just a pain in the butt. Actually, we don't want to connect it all the way across here because we want to bring it to here, then up here, then down here. And I'm just going to... Okay, I apologize for that little cutscene there. I had to go quiet for a second because a bunch of people were walking past. But yeah, as I was saying, we bring these three up here and then we step back down for three down here. However, this is kind of where it gets a bit weird because you would think, we're connecting across the spruce planks like normal. You'd think we'd just do it like this on both sides. That is not how he has it, however. Instead, on this right-hand side, he brings these two blocks down like this, and on the left-hand side, he connects across the spruce planks like this. I don't know why it's that way, but this is how he had it last time I was in his world. I don't know if it's just a little mistake he made and he hasn't realized, or if it is part of the design. I don't know. But yeah, that's just something I found a bit weird. Uh, Feel free to do it however you want, though. If you want to bring it out this way and make it symmetrical on both sides, feel free to do so. But that is how he had it when I was in his world. So, that is the fresh fruity fruit shop done, I believe. We did the inside. We just need the door on here, actually. And off the top of my head, I'm not sure what way this door opens up. I think it's to the left, but I'm going to have to check that one in the video. I know you place it from the inside here, but I can't think of what way it opens up. So, yeah, if anyone knows that, either leave it in the comments or I will check it in between videos and then correct it if needed in the next video. But that is the fresh fruity fruit shop done. So, like I was saying earlier, I do have an update video, so a lot of this is a bit different from how you last saw it, and I'm working hard at just getting updates ready to go for you guys. Mainly the town. I'm not going to do too much in the Crazy Land for right now, just because we've worked over there for such a long time. Right now, I'm focusing on getting the town and the house updated, and then I can go back and do a separate video in the Crazy Land. But yeah, an update video is coming, and I am looking forward to sharing that with you. And also, something else I've been doing is I've been preparing for a new tutorial. I just want to go over this because I've not recorded in a while, and it's been a while since you guys seen my tutorial world. I've been preparing to build this new basement down here. This is, yeah, right now just a big dirt mound. And essentially what I've done, I've just built this dirt room for which we're going to build the room on top of, the basement on top of. So, this is one block below the floor level that will end up being in here, and we can just throw the floor down on top. Obviously, these dirts over here, these are going to have the stairs on top and everything leading up. So, yeah, I am preparing. I am preparing for videos. Don't worry, they are coming. So, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.